As we left the island behind, we were once again packed like sardines into our long-tail boat and hauled off to our next location.
Now we're going on to sea canoes, which look lethal. So we're going to put all our cameras in plastic bags because we are going to get wet. So we can't film, or we're probably going to die. So bye everyone.
Well, like Barry says, this is it. We're going for a canoe ride and we're going to get really, really wet. So this is the last bit of filming that we can do, obviously, because we want to look after our equipment. So you've had a look at the canoes, so you have a pretty good guess what we're going to be doing. So that's it for now, so see you later. Okay, well, we've decided to take a gamble and we're going to try and film. So I'm in the front and Barry's in the back there, if you can see Barry. So even though it's a bit risky for our equipment, we thought it might be worth filming it, so I hope you enjoy it.
Limestone is calcium carbonate, which is generally white. Over millions of years, the skeletons from a constant rain of marine organisms, plus the chemical precipitation of yet more calcium carbonate, built thick layers of sediment. Eventually, the heat and pressure of their own weight turned these strata, hundreds of meters thick, to stone.
A variety of geological forces have then fractured the limestone beds and pushed up the 40 steep side islands that provide the exotic scenery for which this shallow bay is noted. Mineral oxides from various sources paint the vari-coloured streaks that characterise the cliffs on the Phang Nga Bay. God, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Scary, but amazing.
I can't believe they can touch the trees, can they? Hello. Hello, how are you? I'm okay, thank you. I'm quite in shock that I'm on here.
In the boat.
Well, there you go. Even when you think, you know, you're just having a pleasant ride on the sea, you can even have a coconut to drink. Unbelievable. Coconut.
We were then slowly taken into the floating rock crevices to have a closer look at the limestone formation.
It wasn't many years ago that aerial surveys first revealed the Hong, or ruins, that lie inside some of Phang Ng's islands. These fabulous microcosms with hidden realms rich in unspoiled flora are really collapsed cave systems open to the sky and surrounded by towering limestone walls like lost worlds awaiting discovery. Some of the openings were very narrow for our 3-man inflatable kayak, and the rock surfaces looked very sharp. We were starting to get a little concerned. To lie down for that one. But there was no need to be worried. Our kayak captain Raji was experienced within these waters, and I felt confident he wouldn't let us down. Eventually, we came out through the other side.
As others were struggling to take charge of their own boat, the rest of us headed towards the spectacular caves called Hongs in Thai.
These caves, which can only be reached by kayaks, had strong similarities to the ones we saw back in New Zealand, with long hanging stalactites. What do you think, Barry?
Sea canoe. One of the best things we've done. Amazing.
What do you think of the sights? A bit like stalagmites and stalactites. Then it was back to the boat. So what did you think of that one?
That was amazing. Considering there was something that we weren't intentionally going to do, that was the highlight of the trip. Beautiful. Scary as hell. But still probably the safest transport in town.
Well, there wasn't much more I can say than that, but it was just breathtaking. The scenery was amazing. I've never seen anything like that in my life. It's a little bit hot on there, because the sun reflects, but it was the highlight. It was the highlight of the trip. It was amazing.
We then headed back out to sea to visit a small secluded island called Pan Yi.